Hello, thanks for tuning in. This is a quick model of how to use the library. This is a very basic retrieval model. The library is filled with resources. Take the time to use those resources, get to know the library resources. If you do, your student experience will be more educational and efficient. So learn those library resources, such as the library webinar. In this video, I'm going to go through how to find a journal article, very basic, and I'm going to show you some of the tools within the library once you find that journal article and some citation issues that happen with the citation tool. So I clicked on Find a Journal Article. I'm going to click the peer-reviewed button. It helps make sure that all my sources are scholarly. I'm selecting the subject of education, and I'm going to use differentiated instruction for my search, a very general search. Once I search, it's going to open up a pop-up search result, and I'm going to choose number 4, differentiated instruction. Can differentiated instruction provide success for all learners? That's a good question. So this is the page that displays all the information for this source. If I want to read the full source, which if I were using this as a resource, I would. I'm going to click the PDF full text. That'll allow me to see the page numbers and cite properly if I use a direct quote. It has an abstract, basic abstract of the article. That way you don't have to click the full text to know what the article is about. The tools on the right are very helpful. You can use any of these tools, but I'm going to show you today the citation tool and the permalink tool. The permalink tool is something that allows you to get to this article just by clicking on a link. It'll take you to the library homepage. You'll log in, and then it'll bring you right to this article. So this is the permalink that allows you to, if you don't want to have to find this article every time that you go to the library, this permalink will take you there. So if you have a database of resources, you would keep your permalink with that database. That way you always have access to this article if you need it. The citation tool is very important. There's a plethora of ways to cite. We use APA style in our program. In the APA citations, they're usually correct in that they're in the right order and all the words are there. The capitalization sometimes needs to be edited. So to illustrate that, I'm going to open up a Word document. I'm going to paste. Oh wow, that's one thing that happens. I pasted my reference there and oh my goodness, it came in black. So I'll try that again. I could delete that, but I'm going to show you what happens when I right click. This paste option goes in black. This paste option is nice, and so is that. So I'm going to use the middle paste option, and now I don't have to worry about that, so I can delete that. I'm glad that happened, because that happens to our students a lot. Alright, so the journal article titles should be in sentence style capitalization. That means I need to edit these. Sometimes the authors are listed in all caps. That you'd also edit those. This author is listed fine, the year is fine. So anything in sentence style capitalization, the only thing that's capitalized are the proper nouns, the first word in the title, and words that happen after punctuation. So can should be capitalized and differentiated should be capitalized. There's no other proper nouns in this title, so I'm going to edit those to make them lowercase. It's kind of a tedious process, but at least I know that I'm using the correct reference and I don't have to access any APA citation tools because the library did it for me. I just have to change my citation to make it sentence style capitalization. So that's the reference page citation. I'm in Word, so if I highlight and click Control T, I now have a hanging reference. If I go to the paragraph, I could also change it to hanging, or I can do the double space. So now I have an APA style reference, as long as I change the font, which is going to prove difficult at the top bar, but I can use it here. Font Times New Roman and 12 point. All right, so that's our citation. In order to make this a in-text citation, it's just the author last name and the year. If I were going to make this an in-text citation with a direct quote, it's the author, the year, and the page number. So those are in-text citations and reference page citations for this journal article. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, don't forget to write. Use the individual forum or the QTI forum. And thanks for listening.